Today we're making an elegant asparagus and cheese frittata. A frittata is kind of like an omelet, but different. Get started. I've already turned the oven on 350 degrees to preheat. Then I'm going to spray a pie pan. I'm going to also dust the pan with breadcrumbs. Next, we begin with chopping our onions. And now I'm chopping up some garlic. Now I'm going to put this in the microwave for just about 1.5 minutes. Now I'm going to turn attention to the asparagus. Now some people wonder, where should you cut off the asparagus? Well, how about nowhere? Let the asparagus tell you where it wants to be cut off, so you just snap it off. This part is harder, that's why it snaps off. And again, it tells you where it wants to be snapped off. You don't have to cut it. Now for this dish, we're going to use the tips on the top of the frittata, so I'm going to cut them off first. I've already got the asparagus kind of lined up in a row so that it was easy for me to do that. So I hold those aside, and now we're going to cut the rest of this asparagus into pieces just about 1/2 or 3/4 of an inch. And now we can put these vegetables. Ow, that's a little hot. Not real hot, but a little too hot. We can then distribute these vegetables. You want to do the asparagus first. A layer of asparagus. Notice we've got a lot of vegetables here. You know that means this is a healthy dish. Because that's the kind of cooking we do here, is healthy, happy foods. Next, we've got the egg part. Now, you could use egg substitutes. You can use whole eggs like I am here. I'm going to use 4 whole eggs and 2 egg whites, but you could use any combination where it will come out to where you've got the equivalent of 4 or 5 eggs. 4 whole eggs, 2 egg whites is what I'm doing. But you decide if you want fewer calories, lower cholesterol. Use the egg substitutes. Now I've got fat-free ricotta cheese. You could use cottage cheese instead. And I'm going to first start with about 1/2 cup. I took this out of the refrigerator about 1 hour ago so that it would be less firm and mix in here more easily. Now I'm not just stirring it, I'm actually mushing, that technical term, I'm mushing the cheese against the side of the bowl. And then I can fold it in. And then I'll do more. Actually, I'm using of the cheese in here. And I'm going to I've got the garlic and onion smells, and tarragon is a wonderful sweet spice. Now this just gets poured into the pan. Happy, happy. Distributed evenly all over. Can you see that this would be a nice alternative to a quiche? Now, any dish that has a crust, like a pie or a quiche, you're getting a lot of calories that to me are not getting a good return on the investment from. This is almost like a quiche without the breading. And then we sprinkle the asparagus tips on top. And then I'm going to sprinkle it with some Parmesan cheese. Here's how it looks before it goes into the oven. And now into the oven it goes at 350 degrees. And I'm going to set the timer for 25 minutes. It could take a half hour or 35 minutes. We'll check back. Well, let's check our frittata. I have a feeling it's time. I can just smell the tarragon filling the house. Ooh, beautiful. Let me see if a knife comes out clean. And it does with the one it's time. Now I'm going to cut this into servings. This time I'm going to cut it for 4 servings from the one pie. Beautiful. This is. Now let's go ahead and get some on a plate. And we'll see if our breadcrumbs help to keep it from sticking on the bottom. Yay! Look at that nice clean cut, while at the same time these eggs are not dried out. Okay. The asparagus is cooked to perfection. The tarragon is a great addition. There's no salt in here, and I don't miss it. You could add more right now. It's just a perfect dish for a brunch, for a special occasion brunch, for lunch, even for a light dinner. Well, I promised you an elegant asparagus frittata, and there you have it. So until next time, I'm Barbara Lorraine in the Kiss Lifestyle Kitchen saying, keep it healthy, keep it happy, keep it simple, sweetie. And you too can kiss the pounds goodbye.
One time.